know anything about triangular trade?
Well, sure I do, Sonny. But what do you need the info for?
I need it for a project. I don't know that much about it yet, though.
Okay, well, it is my life passion, so tell me, what do you know about it so far?
Oh, I know it's a triangle, and it's also about trade, but that's it.
The triangular trade was a long period of trade between Africa, Europe, and the Americas, lasting from 1450 to 1800. It was an important time as it had many effects on each of the continents. Do you have to know each of the continents for your school?
Yeah, I do, but all they talk about is America. I don't know anything about Europe or Africa.
Well, they have to talk about America. It is important, but they must discuss Africa and Europe. Africa was the most affected out of all of them. Well, I know a way that you can truly experience this in first person.
How?
Well, you use the method of time travel. What you have to do is go down a hill, 88 miles per hour on a Razor scooter with black discolored wheels, and you will teleport wherever you wish.
Is it kid-friendly?
Yes, it is, son.
Oh, look over there. I see a guy on a scooter.
Stop right there. Give me that scooter.
I've fallen, and I can't get up!
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay?
I'm having chest pain!
Please wait while this poor old man has triple bypass surgery performed on his heart. We thank you for your consideration and look forward to seeing you next time.
Well, kid, you're lucky I have a life alert.
Okay, but what's in it for me?
Well, you can come with us. Triangular trade for everybody!
Sounds neat.
Well, pretty barren, isn't it?
Yeah, where is everybody?
Well, Africa lost a lot of their population through the slave trade, through the Atlantic Ocean, which you can see right here. They lost approximately 11.8 million people, which is about the same population as Portugal and Czech Republic today.
Must have had a tough time, didn't they?
Yeah, Africa had a pretty tough time after the slave trade. They became a source of economic, political, and social turmoil. But we have to come back here later after we discuss the other two continents for you to
the
see.
slaves brought to America. I know it was a rough and hard journey, but I never really got a sense of the situation.
As you can see, the slaves were brutally put on the ships and filled up every space possible. A letter from an American that was on the ship shows the cruelty shown on the slaves. He says they were hunted down in Africa, tied to poles with around 3 to a pole, with bandages over their necks in shackles. Because of the cramming, 2 million slaves died due to overheating, typhus, measles, scurvy, influenza, smallpox, and dysentery.
That's so sad to hear. Let's go on to America. I need to take this in slow.
Alright, kids, but don't get too comfortable. We'll be here later. Well, here we are. Can't you tell the difference?
Oh, for sure. We got work going on here. Man, it is hot.
That's the reason why the Americas imported so many slaves. Slaves could work in hot temperatures and were very handy. They got jobs like blacksmiths, masons, carpenters, and farmers like this one.
They must have made a lot of money, the country and the slaves.
That is true, but the slave part of that statement isn't.
They did not receive the rights or pay they deserved. The owners thought they were just workers and subjects, so they didn't need any. Their pay was in the form of a roof over their head, a bed to sleep, and food and water to eat. They received clothes as well.
What kind of crops did they grow?
They grow a lot of different kinds. Tobacco, rice, indigo, cocoa, sugar, and cotton.
Oh golly, I love me some hot cocoa and sugar.
Well, that's great, little boy. America also became a source of raw material for Europe.
Slaves find an owner. Did they just keep walking until they found a farm or something?
No, man, they had slave auctions. Slave auctions were made so rich folk can buy slaves to tend their farms. They looked at physical appearance, mentality, and even history.
Hey, look, they're selling slaves.
Wait, what are they selling?
We're selling slaves!
What?
Slaves!
Slaves came to South America mainly, but interesting fact is the South U.S. was anti-tax during this period. They did not want the money rolling in from slavery to end. The South became a power in the United States as many Southerners became presidents and Supreme Court justices, though racism increased, which is never a good thing.
Well, if America was having this much political and economic success, how is Europe?
Oh, Europe sort of abused America. They took a lot of their resources.
But, of course, we'll see as we're gonna go there now.
Wait, what is this? That was a huge waste of money.
It's okay. Europe had a lot of money to waste. You'll see. There isn't an exact count, but there's a statistic that 70% of the government's total income in Europe came from taxes on goods from its colonies between 1750 and 1780. With this money, kings lived in fine luxury like big castles. Britain made all this money by receiving the raw materials from the Americas and manufacturing them. Then they sent these manufactured products to Africa. This caused their shipping industry to profit, and the income forever changed Europe for the better, as it made them known as one of the most beautiful continents.
Did they use all this money on factories and buildings or just luxurious goods?
Well, you saw earlier that they wasted a lot of money, but they actually invested in the Industrial Revolution, which was a time of a lot of advancements in factories, so yes, they actually did invest in factories. This was a time of societies changing from more rural to industrial and urban. Manufacturing was greatly improved, and definitely the textile industry too. Inventions like the spinning jenny and the power loom helped boost production. The British also made the Bank of England, which was a model of what most banks look like today.
Wow, the triangular trade is really interesting. It led to many important inventions.
Wow, Europe must have been living a life. Was there anything bad that happened to them?
Not much. The only bad thing was that the Industrial Revolution workers sometimes had to work 24 hours a day under harsh conditions, a routine similar to that of the slaves. And let's not forget about racism. Now we're going back to Africa, and you're going to see how it changed.
I was here earlier, and I thought that was bad, but does it get much worse?
Oh, tell me about it. Africa lost a lot of their population, as I said earlier, and most of it was men. So that means they lost a lot of protection and the ability to reproduce quickly.
Okay, wait, but why would less men mean less people? Isn't it when mommies and
Oh, wait, son, wait. Okay, you sit down on this rock. I need to discuss something very important to you. So, do not bring this up when the triangular trade is at hand. Like, you don't understand how important the triangular trade is. The triangular trade, you can take anything today, and it will relate to the triangular trade. Like, look at them ducks right there. Guess where they're from? Triangular trade. Many wars were started because of the guns brought over from Europe, which created tensions between ethnic groups. Then, these tribes did not want to trade with each other, which means no money. Also, many migrated closer inland to avoid getting captured, which caused cultural damage.
Man, if only the English king gave them some.
Yeah, well, money does cause greediness.
Thank you, mister. This was a very informational trip we had here today. Should I call you mister or what?
Well, no. You can call me Commander, Lieutenant, General, King, Queen, Jester, and Prime Minister as well.
What about Miss and Mrs.?
Fine, kiddos, as long as you all had fun.
Hey, aren't you that guy on the news who takes kids on scooters and teaches them fake stuff?
No.
Well, Africa lost a lot of their population on the slave ships and their population on the slave ships that went from Africa to America. They lost approximately...
No, I was too far away. They must have had a tough time, didn't they?
Yeah, Africa had a pretty tough time. I just lost control.
Yeah.
Like box opening? The one yesterday?
They found the farm or something?
Nope, not true. Slaves actually had to... Oh my god!
Where are you going?
Slave auctions to get bought. Rich folk came, and I'm not speaking in an accent, I forgot! Shut up! Guys, go record. Just press the button. I have a perfect view. Press the button! How do I work this whole thing?